of our journey all the way from Paris to Longyearbyen. And we are at the Munich train station on our way to a city that we have never ever heard of before. That was part of yesterday's wheel deal. Oh, wow, good thing we didn't book anything. Okay, this is fun. What about Munster? Munster.
We've heard of that because they have the famous cheese.
Now we're inching closer up north. Long travel day ahead, very excited.
Yesterday's wheel is bringing us to a new city, but we still have to spin the wheel for today. Do you want to do the honors?
Touch that button. Oh boy.
I don't even, like, what are the rules for being vegan? Like, I don't even know what you can and can't eat.
No animal product at all. No meat, obviously.
Yeah.
No eggs. No cheese.
We didn't plan this. Good thing I didn't grab meat and cheeses. I made this myself.
God, we're cheap. Huh. We made it to Oppenheim. It's a lot more rural than we were expecting, I think, but that's exactly what we wanted.
Josh, where did you say we were again?
We're in Oppenheim.
Turn around.
We're right next to Oppenheim. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna stop at Aldi, because that's one of the things that Jacob wanted to do first when we got on this trip.
Excited.
I hope they have a lot of vegan options.
Beautiful Oppenheim.
Yeah, we found the correct side. We just looked it up, and the city that we're in is just about the same size as the city that I grew up in. AKA, it's pretty small. And honestly, I can't imagine anybody being a tourist in the city that I grew up in the middle of Wisconsin. Do any other tourists come here? Are we the first ones to come here? Now we're in Oppenheim. We made it.
Guys, I'm so excited.
So tell us why you brought us here.
Because it's the best supermarket that has ever existed.
Oh,
And I needed to see a real German one. Let's go see what it's like.
Yeah, we're gonna need some wine. Make sure you get a vegan wine.
This was only €2.19.
Should we get some vegan bread?
Oh, that's nice.
No butter.
That's amazing.
Can't get it.
I know.
Honestly, I've never really paid attention to anything else really in the grocery store besides the price of something. This whole shopping as a vegan thing is super interesting. I feel like I have to be very much more conscious about what I pick out.
I do love me some Leberkäse. I think it might have butter in it.
Vegan
Ooh,
schnitzel.
and
$2.59.
vegan bacon.
This is the most non-vegan people getting vegan food, and that we're getting all food that is trying to copy non-vegan food, but we like meat and we're excited to try these things.
I don't know about you, but I'm super impressed at how many vegan options and how clearly labeled everything is here. I was expecting it to just be like we'd have to be Googling every single thing that we tried to buy, but
It's been amazing.
yeah, it's just right on the packaging. They have like a million options. It's not that expensive.
Cookie dough ice cream, funky American style.
Is it vegan? Is that vegan?
It says vegan.
There's so much here.
And we're funky Americans.
They even have sleeping bags, camping gear, lanterns. This thing.
See how much damage we did buying all the vegan food that they have at Aldi.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we basically bought every single vegan item in the store. We spent about 46 euros, which is not so bad. We got a lot of food. Maybe probably more than we'll be able to eat. So far, I like this town though. It's so quiet compared to Munich where we were at yesterday. It's a nice change.
It's beautiful here, guys. And still, we're in the middle of nowhere and there's sidewalks and vineyards.
Here. Look at this place.
It's like an actual, I mean, I don't know why I'm so surprised, but it's an actual home with all these things that people have in their homes.
Do you like a vegan gummy bear?
Yes, thank you.
That's super good. I think they're probiotic too.
We have a lanai, We have a full-on kitchen, Jacob's room, lots of space. Across the hallway is Josh and my room. This is great.
We quick put our vegan groceries away and then went out to go explore Oppenheim. Looks like we're unfortunately just missing the Oppenheim Wine Fest. It starts tomorrow and we're gonna be leaving tomorrow morning. They're just kind of setting up stuff right in the center of town here. Looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun though. Like, beautiful restaurant, all these different little wine huts around here. Oh, I'm so sad we're leaving, but what can you do?
So far, walking around Oppenheim has been so beautiful, quaint, and peaceful. The wheel drove us out of big cities and brought us to places like this.
This church is spectacular, no question, but it does have one very defining feature in the back of it. That is this room just filled to the brims with bones and skulls.
It's said that the bones and the skulls go all the way up to the ceiling of this chapel, which is mind-blowing. Never seen anything like this. Didn't know these existed. Just feels like a sacred and quiet place. And now we've made it into some kind of underground tunnel cellar museum. We just started wandering up some stairs and up the hill past the church, and now we're in a beautiful winery with the view of the church and this old castle. What? Oppenheim. So cool.
I think we made it to the highest point up here in Oppenheim. It's this winery in this abandoned castle-y thing called Berglandstrom. It's really cool looking. So the very hilariously brief history of this place is that originally they built a castle up on this hill, and then the people of the town were like, hey, we don't want to really be ruled by anyone. What if we just like burn the whole thing down? And then they did that, and then they rebuilt it again, and then they burned it down again, destroying it, rebuilt it, destroyed it, and then finally in the late 1600s they just gave up on it, and they were like, okay, fine. It appears that nobody wants to have a castle up here. So now it's left like this.
Apparently this castle was built sometime in the 13th century and then exchanged a lot of different hands over the course of fights and wars and people taking over. But in the 19th century, this turned into Oppenheim's castle. And while it might look like an abandoned castle, this actually is now used for a lot of different purposes, like theater, festivals. It's incredible. I love that an abandoned old ruin has still many, many purposes.
You just like walk one block out of the main town area and then bam, it's just vineyards as far as the eye can see.
And they're everywhere. They're all the signs say something about a wine house, a wine museum, wine gut. I mean, even the church had a vineyard behind it.
Yeah.
Some of the homes do too. It's pretty convenient.
It's definitely a big part of this area. Unfortunately, totally booked out. Even like we got there literally as they were opening and they were already booked out for the rest of the night. Okay, so after doing a little bit of quick searching, we realized that there's basically 5 total restaurants in town and all of them are totally booked out with the wine festival happening tomorrow. So
Josh's cooking show.
These things always feel like a prank.
Whoa, Jacob figured it out.
This is what happens when you've been living on the road for 18 months. You forget how to use basic home appliances.
It's been a while. Yes! Okay, so we got the Wonder Burger, vegan schnitzel, Wonder Flammenspieß, and then the crown jewel of it all, the vegan wild pepper steak. I can't wait to see what this tastes like. I have no idea what it's made out of. Its first ingredient is drinking water. These are Oppenheim wine glasses. Flammenspieß.
Generally, spiciness.
Oh! It's really good.
Oh,
I would eat that.
You are eating it. It smells like kind of vinegary and sour, which I like. Oh, that's good. I would put these all over salads. Interesting. Very familiar smell, like sesame oil almost. I'm mostly excited because it's like our first family meal that we've like cooked together and are sitting around the table for. We haven't really had that in a while, and Josh is creeping. You guys.
It's not bad.
It tastes not at all like I
Yeah,
expected it to.
it doesn't really taste like a burger.
No. Like, it's not bad. It doesn't taste bad.
The thing I was most excited about, vegan steak.
It tastes like a black bean burger. Yeah?
I like the schnitzel. That's my favorite. I like that a lot. That has a good texture of like a chicken patty, and I could see eating that like on top of salads or in a burger. I give that one a 5 out of 5. Now I know we're not pretending to be vegan. We don't really know what it's like to live vegan and travel vegan. I can imagine also it's a lot harder when you're actually ordering out at a restaurant, especially in a new country. We got to go to Aldi and they made it easy for us to try it. Part of what really sparked it was the week before our trip, we spent a bunch of time with some friends. We learned that a lot of our friends have dietary restrictions, and it's actually really, really hard, especially when you're surrounded by people that aren't. It'd be interesting to see what it's like in a restaurant, but today, this was good for us.
First taste test.
A lot of almond. I like it a lot.
I like that it's soft. I was almost expecting it to be like sorbet-y. That's good.
Lisa loves starting
With the
scenes
sigh.
with just the biggest, saddest sigh. It makes them think that
We're
you're
gonna
having...
book some things. You also hate when I whisper.
YouTube is not a platform about whispering.
That's not true. ASMR?
We don't get paid enough for that.
Hold on, let me show you.
No, please, not again. No.
Making a thumbnail for YouTube.
Wine, get in wine. It comes from grapes. It comes from wine. Gonna get some wine. Gonna get some. It comes from grapes. It comes from wineries.
Watch out, grandma!
Oh.
Okay, if I get
You're not
him...
gonna...
Snatch his ass.
Nice.
Okay, but now what?
I need to print all these important documents off for the government. Alright, you ready? I'm gonna open the top. Go ahead. Okay, let us now
Ingenuity.
begin the migration. Goodbye to you. Enjoy the grass. Be careful. It's gonna fly right at you.
Do they fly?
What?
What?
See?
He's back? What? What?
It's flying back in. He's gone.
Close.
It's good. We did it. Nice job.
Hi, kitty. What do you got to tell us? So many things to say.